What's up? It is Thanksgiving, isn't it? Happy Thanksgiving to you too. All right, let's get it cracking, Pisces. You know, might not be that many of y'all here tonight since y'all might be with y'all families, right? But for those of y'all who are here, they can catch the playback, right? All right, let's see what's up, Pisces. Let's pretend me in the Pisces, please. Let's see. All right, we got Sag in the reverse. We got Mars energy. We got Gemini and the number 1. All right, your bonus, Gemini and Venus. I like it. I like it. The bonus dice have been hidden for the last few reads. Okay, so someone is being pushed back, all right, or there's some resistance, or something has gone back, and it could be touching down somewhere, okay, or like a shotgun blast. So whatever was sent towards one of you, two of you, however many of you, it's being sent back, but it's spreading. Okay, two into one, two and one, two meshing into one. Okay, so there's some type of change here in a dynamic, positive change. Okay. All right. Let's see. Compassion. All right, all right, all right. Okay. Now, if you guys felt that energy this morning when you got up, okay. Basically somebody just tried to fuck up your holiday, your Thanksgiving. Okay. Tried to send you some funky energy, so you'd be sluggish. You wouldn't want to get up. You wouldn't want to really, you know what I'm saying? They just try to affect your day in a negative aspect. Okay. Draw confusion. Somebody could have tried to get someone to walk away from a good thing. Okay. And you could have came out of that haze or that confusion. All right. Colorful. You feel interesting, multifaceted, energetic, and distinctive. So I'm getting never having experienced this type of compassion, this type of liveliness. Okay. Okay, something about someone's creativity growing. Okay, so you could be resting, right? Okay, and your creativity is being like replenished. Okay, some of you might have been stuck on some type of something that you're creating, right? Okay, it's kind of like writer's block. Let's attribute it like for a writer's block, right? But something's gonna clear up with that. Okay, so if you stopped midway when you were creating something, okay, because it felt like the inspiration had gone, okay, it's gonna be returned to you. Okay, so you're gonna finish whatever this is. Comical, okay, you feel like you're funny or amusing to others. Okay, you can realize that other people see you as hilarious. Okay, funny. Somebody could actually be a up and coming comedian, or somebody could be an established comedian who sees you as colorful. Okay, so you can have if you are an aspiring comedian or something like that, you can have actual well established comedians looking at you right now. Okay, so I don't know, you could make TikToks or those little bits, the little snippets or whatever. Like you can do something like that, or you can do actual stand-up, or you could be trying to make your way into the comedy world by doing something unique, okay, that brings laughter to other people. All right, cheeky, exactly. Okay, it's giving me a crowd favorite. Okay, encore. You know, feeling impertinently bold, often in a way that is regarded as endearing or amusing. Like I said, your meter is going to fill back up, or it is currently filling back up. Okay, and you're going to feel good, or you do feel good. And I just feel like a lot of romance here. Okay, it's secret though. It's private. Nobody can touch it. Reflect. Yeah, it's like y'all, you guys are meeting in the 5D. Okay, for some of y'all can be having, you know, together, in the 5D. All right, one of you is doing something, and all of a sudden you feel the urge. You're getting kind of hot. You know, horny. Okay, so your person is tugging on you, right? So you go meet up. Up there. Yeah, confirmation up there on top of my notification. Yeah, you go and meet up in the 5D. Okay. All right. No. All right, let's see what comes out of here. What's up, Pisces? I wasn't gonna get on today either. I wasn't. A police raid can be significant. As I stated earlier in the short that I made, some of you are going to be asked to assist in missing person cases. Okay. Kidnappings. Okay. Some of you guys even, murder investigations. I don't know. YouTube is weird with the words, man. I don't know what I can say, what I can't say. I don't know. It just changes up so much. I don't know. Anyway, a drowning could be significant. All right. A past drowning, okay, or someone who was drowned on purpose. Something could have been at a lake, okay, or something about an accident drowning is what I'm picking up. I don't know. This could be like a summer camp or something like that. Yeah, this is predictive though. So this is next summer. I don't know if somebody sends their kids to like a summer camp every year or something like that. Or you've had like an iffy feeling, okay, on if I'm getting a place where it's like a campsite or something like that, right? Okay, so for instance, in 6th grade, in California, I guess for people who live in California and surrounding areas, depending on where it is, like Northern California, okay, there's this place called Sly Park, okay, that you go to when you're in the 6th grade, I believe it is, okay, and you camp out, you know what I'm saying, you stay in cabins and everything, yeah. It's a fun camping experience, right? Okay, so I'm picturing something like that, right? But it's like, it reminds me of Friday the 13th. You know how it always takes place on like a lake? There's cabins and everything. It's giving something like that, but it's giving like there's a camp that has had complaints. There's been problems at this camp. There's like kind of like some creepy behavior at this camp, okay? I feel like someone at this camp could do something inappropriate and try to cover it up as an accident, or using an accident to cover it up. But whatever it was is not an accident, if that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, somebody's a creeper. This could be a creeper that works at a summer camp. Okay. Maybe don't send your kid there next year, or maybe, anymore. Okay. You'll be seeing 555 a lot. Change, good luck, transformation, freedom, and personal growth. All right, let's see. This might be Catholic. Okay. We got respiratory system. Okay. North Carolina can be significant. Somebody could be wearing a t-shirt that says, I love North Carolina. Okay. An NBA player could be significant. All right. You could be seeing 777. So somebody that is Catholic, that could be from North Carolina, okay, or live there. This person could be having respiratory system issues. Yeah, and this could be because they stole something. Okay, so something could be going on with their physical health. Misdirected anger. Okay, follower in the reverse. So somebody has gone from being a follower, they've fallen off the bandwagon, or they've stopped following some people. Okay, it seems like they've been hit with something and they're bowing out, or they bowed out. Yeah, they're having a meltdown. Okay, could be fighting, or is that flight? Fight or flight. Somebody could be flying somewhere to marry someone, to propose to someone. Yeah, like something's supposed to expand, or it's going to expand. Sedate in the reverse, never seen again. Airbnb. This is a kidnapping. Somebody can be being kept. This could be a witness to something. Somebody's trying to keep from looking guilty or something like that. Okay, it says sex behind your back, sex sites. Okay, never seen again. So this is somebody who could have met someone through, hookup sites, or this is giving like an online predator. Now I'm seeing Chris Hansen, To Catch a Predator. So somebody can get caught talking to an underage or trying to meet up with an underage energy. Okay, a Cancer could be significant. High Priestess in the reverse. So a High Priestess and a Hierophant in the reverse. So this could be a false preacher and the false first lady. Yeah, Georgia can be significant. This could be happening in Georgia, going on in Georgia. Okay, somebody could have married a pastor, a preacher, or something like that. Yeah, one of them's an alcoholic. Okay, or could be facing some type of DUI charge. Yeah, something with someone's breathing. Okay. So you could have been feeling like, I feel like people are, whoever this is, or whoever these people are, or who someone is trying to project what they are physically going through as an ailment, okay, onto you. So you may be feeling, I think we talked about this yesterday, a little bit. You may be feeling like sharp pains in certain areas of your body. Okay, numbness, tingling. All right. It's because someone else is dealing with that in their actual body. Okay. And they're trying to push it off on you. Okay. The energy trying to get the energy to grab a hold of you. So then the energy can walk you into whatever type of experience that would cause a leg injury or respiratory issues. It makes sense? Okay. So somebody could be leaving. So this can be New England. Okay, so I'm seeing the Patriots. So this is New England in the States, in the U.S. Okay. Somebody could be deserting New England. Okay. I get somebody could live there. It's like somebody just up and leaving. Okay, we got money magnet and oil rigs. Okay, so it's signifying that somebody struck gold, basically. Okay, you know how oil rigs dig for oil. Somebody's hit the jackpot, basically. Okay, somebody can be getting out of jail. All right, got drowning again on the back. I'm telling you, this drowning thing. New England again on another card. Not even the same New England I just had in my hand. So there could be a divorced couple who has a child that drowned in Texas. or from Texas. False information, snake. So a snake has been exposed for some type of false information that's been given. False documents, forged signatures, identity theft. Somebody could have said that someone drowned in an accident. Somebody could have even flew to Texas to cheat on someone. Like somebody goes out of state to cheat on another person. I don't know if somebody drives trucks or if somebody, travels for work or something. Okay. I'm seeing a man with a briefcase and a black suit. The black lapel. Virginia could be significant. Okay, somebody could be an ex-NBA player. So whoever I'm describing could be an ex-NBA player who got into some like scamming. Okay, who could be getting out of jail. Yeah, they could be changing their life or something. Or they could have changed their life. Okay, Russia could be significant to something or someone. All right, so we got 1 week. Okay, something could be occurring in 1 week. Could have to do with North Carolina, doesn't have to. Okay, so it says wrong timing. All right, we got vampire. The sun, okay, it's given like 12 o'clock noon because it came out sideways like that. We got family tree in the reverse and imaginative in the upright. And then we got crazy as fuck on the bottom of the deck. Okay, in South Carolina behind that. And a false prophet, like I just said, a false preacher who could be into younger males. Good God. Secretly. Could be having a connection to New Jersey or something. Something with church and state. Church and state. I don't know. I'm getting politics. I don't know. I'm hearing politicky type terms. I don't do politics. We're above that. You know what I'm saying? Like we're awakened way above, the fake politics. All right, so it's the wrong timing for some type of energy vampire to try to take something from you, siphon the light that you carry, your star. Okay, I'm seeing like an end to a family tree, a family structure. Okay, with this family tree in the reverse. Okay, it's giving me, what's that verse? The axe head is laid at the root of the tree, right? So something's been uprooted. So this could be you and someone starting your own traditions with your own family, okay, that you're creating or that you've created, all right? Passing down your own family heirlooms, you know what I'm saying? You're starting your own traditions, okay? You're not following the traditions of what your family's always followed, okay, or your relatives. I'm choosy with words. That your relatives have always followed, or that you've been told that you have to believe this, or walk this type of way, talk this type of way, show it this type of way. Okay, that is no more for a certain couple here. Somebody understands, or they have the understanding now that their imagination, okay, their imaginary capabilities, the capability to imagine, okay, that it's more needed, okay, than maybe the world would like you to believe, okay. Your imagination matters, okay. If what you can see in your mind's eye, okay, what you can imagine, can you think outside of the spectrum of a box? Okay, somebody can have tattoos, a lot of tattoos. Somebody don't want somebody, but you kissing on their tattoos or something like that. August Alsina. All right. Okay, there's something crazy going on in South Carolina, or there's something crazy that's gonna come out. All right, yeah, something that's been mysterious for a while, but no longer is it going to be mysterious. So this could have something to do with hate crimes. Something could have occurred last March. Some type of hate crime. Something about the young black dude that was running. I forgot. This happened a couple years ago. The young black dude that was running. He was just jogging through a neighborhood, and these white dudes chased him down in a truck and basically murdered him. Okay, like in the middle of the day. Okay, I don't know why it's coming up, but it's coming up. Okay, maybe. Okay, yeah, I know why it's coming up. So whoever this person is could have a relative that watches my channel. Okay, and this person is trying to, or has been trying to speak to you, can connect to you. Somebody could be like skeptic of you know, spiritual things. Okay, which is why they cannot hear. I'm hearing the name Robert, but that doesn't have to be the exact name. But I'm hearing the name Robert. Okay, that could be the person that's trying to be spoken to, or that could be the person who's deceased. He's wearing a white beater and some basketball shorts. So this could be what he died in. Okay. Okay, you could be moving on from something, all right, or you or someone else moving on from something. Yeah, confirmation. I'm getting like a ping pong ball going back and forth. So that's telling me that you and someone else has been assisting each other. Okay, playing back and forth, you know, on each other's energy, but not in, I don't mean that in like a playing manner. I mean, it's given a figure 8, right? Infinity symbol. You guys are working together. All right, so one person could have revealed or helped another person see, okay, some things around them that were going on around them that they maybe did not see because they were in the middle of it. Okay, you really can't see something until you step outside of that, and step away from it, so you can see the full picture, the full scope of things. Okay, somebody's trying to do magic on someone's abundance, okay, or love spells on someone so that they can come back, so that they can keep their abundance, their money, their energy. This could be a trusted official or someone doing love spells on a trusted official, on a police officer or a detective. Flying monkeys. So there's a trusted official that's watching some gang stalkers for war. A Marion, that must be new. So I don't know, somebody could be a musician. All right. We got thief. Somebody could have some new music coming out. Yeah, confirmation. 2442 can be significant. Veil. North node. Chakras. Okay, earth angels. So somebody's chakras have a line. All right, somebody's chakras are. Okay. So regardless of what's going on in the middle, the outcome is the opposition being smashed. Okay, somebody can't stop thinking about you. Yeah, they want to marry you. Look at that. And look what's on the bottom of the deck. And what else fell out. Look at that. Look at that. Shabu. Number 24 is on the card, so something can happen in the next 24 hours for some of you. Okay, awakening, divine feminine. Yeah, you can find something out. All right, or something's gonna be made known to you. Divine feminine or masculine. Come on, bro. Hold on, let me get that. Okay, so I'm gonna do it again because it landed on the floor. It landed on soulmate in the reverse though. Okay, but we're going to do that again. This This could be a past soulmate that's trying to steal from you. Okay, steal. Oh, but they can't because of your gifts, or they're trying to steal from a high priestess, but they can't because of their gifts. So this might have been a person that was talking shit about your gifts. You know, like they're fake, they're not real, but they can't seem to rob you. They can't seem to set you up. Yeah, I'm seeing like a mousetrap. This shit is insane, boy. A whole bunch of criminals trying to set you up so that they don't fall for the shit that they've done. They neglect to realize that the reason that they were even able to try to attack you and do everything that they did to you is because God put you there to begin with. You know, I've said this before. They see it as you are trapped in a room or in a place with them, and that's not the case. That's not the case. They're the ones that are trapped in the room with you. They're trapped in a building with you. You're the threat. You're the apex predator. You know, you just don't look like it. That's what makes it such a... That's what makes you such a good, like, undercover, right? Because these people go off of, you know, surface things, material things, okay? What they can see with their eyes and nothing beyond that, which tends to work out in your favor, right? Their arrogance and their pride tends to work out in your favor. Do you get it? And they can't see anything else because pride, what? Blinds you. It blinds you. Nice guy. So somebody could be trying to steal an opportunity with a nice guy, okay? Appear as a nice guy, but they're really a thief. Third party situation. Rich girl. Thoughts. What do you say? You going nowhere fast. They going nowhere fast. They've reached their climax. They've gone as high as they're going to go. They've gone as far as they're going to be able to go. Okay. Karmic masculine, rich girl, thoughts and lust. Yeah, karmic masculine and a karmic feminine are lusting after you. Okay, this karmic masculine is lusting after you. Just somebody you've had sex with before. So you're either with her, you had, you know, booty call or whatever in the past. They can't get over your sex. Okay, it can also be that there are third parties around a nice guy. Okay, so this, okay, yeah, it's touching more on that. So this is whoever I'm talking to, okay, that they came across a person that helped them see what was going on around them, okay? That they had thieves around them, okay? People who just wanted to use them. Like somebody successful, whoever this nice guy is successful on their own. And then there's people around them that have been using them because they're nice. Taken from them, smiling in their face, calling it love and care and concern and protection. Oh, I don't think you should mess with them because yeah, they're gonna do. Yeah, oh, I heard about them. Yeah, don't know a damn thing about the person they talking about. They never met them a day in their life. Oh, I know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows them, and they said this. No. What it is that whoever they're talking about can see through the bullshit. And if you and this person get closer, then they're going to expose the bullshit that's around you. Confirmation. That's why they don't want this high priestess around. That's why they don't want this person to, you know, go and be with this high priestess like they're supposed to. Because they will be exposed and they will not be able to use this person anymore. They will not be able to throw all of their burden off on this person. And without them even knowing that that's what's going on. So I feel like that was a past situation for somebody. Somebody's out of that now. We got entity attachment. Shit. I don't know which way that was. It's sideways. Distant future in the reverse. Divine feminine in the reverse. So it's gonna be a mother figure. Yeah, who their path has been halted. They have an entity attachment, whoever this mother figure is. Okay. For somebody else, this could be an ex, a baby's mother, but I'm getting a mother figure who's been riding off of the success or the coattail of their adult child or something like that. Cousin, auntie, family member, something. Karmic masculine, manifestation, karmic feminine, starseed. So this is a phony couple that have been acting like, they've been acting like you guys, like the actual starseed couple. They've been trying to appear as you. Look at their true forms. And this is who they're trying to appear as. Oh yeah, we're this and we're that. Like really trying to prove it though. You know what I'm saying? If you're really something, right? You shouldn't have to prove that you are that thing. You shouldn't have to go around yelling, yeah, I'm this and I'm that and I'm this and I'm that. Because it'll speak for itself. There's a reason that, you know, your gifts make room for you, right? Another way to say that is, you know, they announce who you are, right? It's like your energy showing up in a place before you get there, okay? You know, let's say you're going to the grocery store, right? Your happy, chipper, perky energy might show up to that place before you walk in the door, right? And people who are used to you, let's say shopping there, okay? You know, they know when you're going to show up there because all of a sudden this energy just comes upon them, right? And then no later than 5-10 minutes later, you walk in the door. You know, you got some shopping to do. You're going to pick up a couple things. You know what I'm saying? People love to see you coming. They love to see you coming. You know, you're like a breath of fresh air. You just come in there and you just, like, if the energy was heavy, you just come in there and just sweep it out. You know, you could probably clean real good, too. You're probably a real good cleaner. Like, you clean very well. Like, could be even OCD, right? I can concur there. But you got a good attention to detail. Great attention to detail. Promise, Sierra, the evolution. You getting what you was promised. I feel like somebody woke up this morning and really thought that something was dead or over with or something like that. No, it's the energy, but it's the energy. You know, they try to get you when you're asleep. You know, that's why you need to wear a covering over your head when you go to sleep, men and women. Don't matter if you got hair or not. It's not about that. Cover your crown, okay? What's that parable about the when the sower slept, the enemy came and tried to sow tares amongst the wheat. That's what it is. All right, let me get two, please, for Pisces. Let me get four. Consider the options, okay? Authenticity, pay attention, strategy, and planning, okay? So somebody made a decision to be authentic, okay? To live in their truth and not a lie because it made people feel comfortable. You're not here to make anybody feel comfortable. Nah, you're not. Not above you. No, that's not your job. People are uncomfortable by your presence. If they're uncomfortable by what you have to say, that's their problem. They need to deal with that. They need to ask themselves, why do they have an issue with somebody else or something that somebody else is saying or doing? Especially if it's none of their business. So you got grounding in the reverse and reassess, okay? Confirming what I was saying over here, all right? You know, somebody was not feeling like themselves, okay? Somebody could have even been questioning themselves, like, who even am I? Like, what, like, somebody could have felt like they were on autopilot, you know, just waking up every day, living the life that they've been living, you know, but feeling like there's somewhere they need to be outside of that, okay? Okay, they were not grounded, and they felt that. It's like the ground, the ground shifting from underneath you. Right? Also signifying that it's time for something to change. the ground being broken up, right? It's giving like a jackhammer. Got warrior spirit and solitude. Okay. Furthermore, confirming what I said. Somebody went into solitude. You will not be able to see what's going on around you, or somebody couldn't because they were sitting in the middle of it. Right? So just imagine somebody trying to think clearly, but you got all these energies always interrupting you every time you're trying to think, right? And they see you, they feel you trying to figure something out, pondering something, and then they, let me interrupt your thought process, right? Then you start going and working on something else and doing something else, never forgetting what you were even, what even crossed your mind, what the spirit was trying to show you, just it's gone. Some of you guys, your lover can be, y'all could be friends first, okay, or you could already know this person. Lovers and friends, Usher. Somebody could like to drink Patron. Somebody's elemental gifts are coming online. Somebody has a lot of elemental gifts, like earthy gifts, connection to the earth, okay, nature, animals in nature. Got the Two of Swords, recent past. So the world, okay, so the ending to some type of confusion or double-mindedness, okay, or not knowing what direction to go, what decision to make. Seven of Pentacles. Something's over when it comes to that, though, okay. The lovers, yeah, because lovers and friends. Sometimes want to be your love, sometimes want to be your friend. The Knight of Wands, Temperance, the Fool, the Five of Wands. So I'm getting somebody getting ready. Somebody getting ready to, basically getting ready for liftoff, right? What do they do before they launch a rocket, right? They fill it with fuel, okay? They double check, maybe triple check everything before they, set the rocket off. Maybe a few test runs of, analytics, okay, things like that. I feel like this is what's going on, okay, but on the inside of you. It's like all the analytics are being checked, right? The meters, making sure that everything's where it needs to be, okay, before something is given clearance to take off. He said, make sure you right before you choose. Okay, but I feel like two people already know something for certain, for sure. Okay, the Chariot. Yeah, somebody's already decided. They made a decision. They've closed out some cycles. There's no more confusion. Okay, it's behind them. Ace of Cups. Ace of Wands. Yeah, there's fire coming out somebody's tailpipe. Like they they got a NOS button in their car, supercharged. I don't know. Somebody could. Somebody could drive a truck. Somebody could drive a pickup truck, or somebody could drive an SUV. Four Cups, Nine of Swords, King of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Eight of Swords. Somebody could be going to visit somebody in jail, or something like that, or somebody could be putting money on somebody's books, or somebody could have hired a private investigator. There could be a Taurus out here that hires somebody to follow another person. To follow a divine feminine. Like the fucking weirdo that they are. Yeah, it's somebody whose life is falling apart. Yeah, for trying to ruin yours. Like they had a fucking obligation to do it. Okay. You got an emperor here that's waiting on something. Okay, they could be waiting on the right time for something. It's giving me the perfect moment for something. Got Nine of Cups reversed, Ten of Pentacles reversed. Something was emotionally unsatisfying emotionally. Okay, something could have drained someone financially as well. All right, Six of Wands. Somebody just knew that they weren't happy somewhere. Okay, something was not sustaining. Something was not doing it. Okay, somebody's being drained of everything, but it feels like they've got a spark back, or a new spark, a new lease on life. Somebody's broken out of the matrix. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, the Empress. Yeah, and somebody is pile driving anything that's standing in their way. Confirmation. Anything or anyone. Six of Swords. Two of Pentacles. Somebody could be leaving a church. Okay, this could be people secretly leaving a congregation that's not feeding them. It's not, I'm getting false promises. This could be prosperity preaching. Okay, we talked about a false preacher and a false first lady. I ain't gonna take all these, but I'm gonna look at them. Yeah, somebody could have been like building up a church or something like that, or working on a church or some type of construction. Something's just for the look, just for the aesthetic, right? You don't ever notice, well, a lot of these churches and synagogues and, mosques and everything, right? If somebody comes to them with like real demonic possession or some type of spiritual warfare, right? They shy away from it. It's a no-no. It's kind of like it's blasphemy to even speak of it, right? That's because they're fake, they're false, they're phony. That's what the churches are supposed to be for. The main thing. And they don't offer any of those services. You could barely call a church and get assistance with something that you need help with. It's hard to do that. It's just a stage. It's just a box. You know what I'm saying? Okay, a collection booth. And it's a box that you can come and just stick your money in, with false promises and yeah, buy your way into heaven. Even though heaven is a state of mind, right? A energy, okay, a level, spiritual level that you sit in. Okay, internal heaven. Okay, of course, spiritual realm, but talking about internal. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords, Death, and the Ten of Swords. So somebody's working on something passionately. Okay, somebody is... the Knight of Pentacles takes its time, right? But with this Ace of Wands here, it feels like, I just mentioned supercharged, right? Like a NOS button on a vehicle. Okay, it's kind of like somebody's pressing the button, like a fast forward button or something like that, or something speeding up. Hierophant, Four of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, the Tower. Yeah, somebody can't deliver to an organization. Or somebody could be doing something. Somebody can have a job in a religious institution or organization, right? That they do not serve the mantle properly, correctly. Okay, they could even be under a false mantle, like God didn't give them this. They established it themselves, so they're not meant to be in the position. So this is somebody trying to be you. Somebody could have started a church thinking that they were going to draw from who you are and appear as you. Yeah, and they've been, so they're trying to figure out how to change something around, turn something around. So I'm telling you, somebody could be losing their congregation or something like that. Or people. Or whatever it is they do. The jig is up. The Tower, it's a strong tower too. It's a strong tower too. Like their downfall is your success, right? You and someone's coming together. Okay, your happiness. Okay, your happily ever after. Because that's how they tie themselves to you, right? That's what they declared out of their own mouth and their intentions, right? Both of us can't succeed, only one of us can, right? Both of us can't exist in a world where, we both do good, only one of us can. Or a group of us and you can't. So since they tied themselves to you like that, right, or declared that, because that's a contract in itself, okay, from that point on, your successes are their downfalls, and vice versa, right? So they've already had their little 15 minutes of fame, okay, false, all right? And now it's your turn, but you're not coming down because you're genuine. Yeah, because you are who you're supposed to be. You're not trying to be anybody else. You're not spending your time, money, and energy just to be someone that you're not. You're not doing it. Six of Wands. Strength reverse, Tower reverse. King of Cups, the Emperor. Oh. Something about phone sex is significant. I ain't gonna lie. Some of that, this, sometimes phone sex can be a little better than, sometimes. Somebody tried to sneak away from a murder. It could be a child here or someone that's elderly that's deceased. Okay, and a child. There's two people here deceased. Tried to bury this and sneak away from this. Okay, there's multiple people a part of this. Spread out across, confirmation. It's given like a spider's legs, right? Something spread out. It's happening in multiple places at the same time. Okay, they'll do this city in this state, right? And then when they're complete there, they'll move somewhere else and do the same thing, right? And they'll move to the next place and do this. They just hop all over the place. Okay. I feel like you avoided some type of tower, something that was thrown at you. Okay, you're still sitting in the Six of Wands energy, so this missed you. Okay, or you combated against it and it went back to where it came from. Excuse me, confirmation. So this is being uprooted, like I said in the beginning. Whatever this tower is, this can be something happening underground. Yeah, what's hidden from the population. What goes on in the earth. Beneath the surface, because it's plenty. It's plenty. Okay, something's happening there. What's the time? All right, let's move to the current. Boy, somebody's leg is jacked up. I don't know, this could be somebody that has diabetes. Okay. A woman. An older woman. Okay. Somebody could be in their 60s, 70s. Somebody has a very nasty, dark, evil spirit. Like these cards. Black. Alright, let's see. Current energy, Pisces. Alright, the Magician. A lot of passion. Okay, I'm feeling a lot of manifestation power. Passion that's backing this manifestation power. The Chariot. Again, Chariot twice. Selfish PNB Rock. Yeah, it's time to be selfish. Five of Cups. Yeah, somebody feels like, oh, they're being selfish now. They're not sharing their money, their time. They're not. Basically, what they're saying is they refuse to take care of me anymore. Okay, people can be complaining about, well, how am I going to pay this and how am I going to do that and I'm going to lose this and lose that. Well, I guess you better get off your ass and get a job then, huh? I guess you better figure it out for your own grown and able-bodied self. I guess you better. I guess you better. Because somebody's on this chariot and they're gone. They're gone. Do you hear me? Look at them in the distance. Look. They already climbing. And that horse looks like it's at full speed. Those horses. They're not walking. They're not trotting. You know, they picking up speed, you know. Three of Cups, yeah, because somebody can't wait to reunite with somebody or see someone again, okay, or come together with someone. Seven of Pentacles. I'm hearing that scene from Step Brothers. Remember when they changed the room around with Will Ferrell and what's his name? They changed the room around, and they were like, "Oh my God, look at all the space in here. We can do so much, so many activities." That's how somebody's like they're like on their way to you and they're just thinking of all the possibilities, right? Like everything you do together, everything you're gonna do together, right? It just excitement, wonderment. Okay. So many activities. The Four of Cups. Somebody's wondering if you will like something, okay, or somebody could be wondering if somebody will not be satisfied with whatever it is that they receive. Okay, oh, okay, so this is somebody trying to, or some people trying to make a person unsatisfied. They're trying to make somebody feel, impatient, oh, it was taking so long, or okay, maybe I should just walk away and leave this alone. Okay, no, don't. I mean, do what you want, but that's not, I'm seeing this as your person here, okay? And I'm talking to you, Spirit's been telling you to be patient and focus on what you're doing, okay? Don't walk away, don't let, and some people from outside of you project energy towards you to make you walk away from something that you fought here to get. I mean, you fought to get to. The Queen of Wands and the Three of Swords. Exactly. It's a third party trying to affect it. Trying to, it looks like trying to hang on some type of abandonment wound or a feeling of being left out. But I don't feel like you have that wound anymore, whoever I'm talking to. Ace of Pentacles, you've healed from it. Yeah, so there's nothing to hang on to for the energy. Queen of Wands, Three of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody feels heartbroken because of how somebody is towards you, how somebody's acting. Okay, the version of someone that you're getting. Someone else is mad because someone acts different with you or different about you, behind you, concerning you. Yeah, and somebody else is just like glammed up. Like they can be pretty or handsome, whoever this ex is. They don't have to be a fire sign, but they could be. They can be good looking, right? But that's about all they are. They're an empty shell. So, no offense, but like a pretty idiot, a handsome dummy. There's no substance. And then you're the High Priestess. That's a world of difference. Yeah, somebody's following their intuition. Okay. Page of Swords, and this person is watching, studying. Okay. The Two of Swords. Yeah, so if I'm talking to whoever the person is that's going towards someone, whoever this third party is projecting onto you doubts, or they're trying to predict. They're trying to predict. They could be going to a tarot reader to try to see what you're doing, where you're going, okay? But they're throwing an energy at you of confusion, of not knowing what you already know to be true. Yeah, you're not confused. That's not your energy. It's coming from outside of you, okay? Yeah, stay in that chariot and keep going forward in that chariot. You heard she say a secret society? That's what this person's a part of. Thank you, Kendrick. Two of Wands. They chose sides a long time ago. Ten of Wands. They chose sides a long time ago. They came into the relationship this way. However many years you were with the person. It was never, you know, it might have been real on your side. It wasn't on theirs. Just go back and look and just you know, for example, like me, like I go back all the time and look at my past, right? Because it's crazy to know that my whole life was a setup. From the beginning. From the very beginning. It's crazy to know that my whole life was a setup. Like people were put in place. You know what I'm saying? You know, sworn to secrecy, you know, did weird shit to me as a baby and on up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's going on here. So somebody could be like, it could be mind-blowing to someone. Like, damn, this. Yeah, that's the waking up part, you know? We're not here to just, that old existence isn't real. It never was. It never was. You know, the earth is here for more important things than this mundane system that we've been living under. Okay, the Lovers came out sideways. Yeah, so confirmation. They're trying to draw confusion or throw confusion so that you can feel like something's off in your connection, okay? But there's nothing off in your connection. As a matter of fact, later today you could have felt something like connect even more potent or more powerfully. You could have felt like you couldn't feel your person sometime throughout the day, okay? To make you think that there's a disconnect, to get you to walk away, to get you to think there's a third party, to get you to think all types of manners of things. Seven of Cups, okay? But you rejected the confusion. Four of Cups. The both of you rejected the confusion. The Tower, yes. Thus, avoiding the Tower. Yeah, and it falls back on them. The Wheel of Fortune. Destiny will be had. Like, I don't know. I guess I gotta keep repeating myself. I guess so. Two of Wands. A lot of twos. 222. You be seeing 222 a lot. Okay. Yeah, and when you see it, that means your person's saying something to you. Okay, you should be able to intuit that, whatever that is. Queen of Cups, intuit. Page of Cups, Four of Wands, the Eight of Wands. Yeah, I hear one person asking, is the other one okay? Like after whatever this was that happened, this confusion. It's like the masculine energetically asks the feminine, are they okay? You know, you all right? You good? Okay. I know it's a little confusion there, a little shake up, but are you all right? You good? We good? Okay. Page of Cups. Making sure you good, you straight. Person really loves you, whoever this is. Okay. Two of Cups. Can't make it a person really loves you, adores you. The Ace of Swords. Papers. So somebody's fighting and arguing early in the morning, at the early morning hours, 5, 6 a.m. It's not a time for you. Nine of Pentacles. Oh, what? Somebody's gonna ask somebody on a date. Somebody said they lost their mama. Okay, whether that's you know, death or somebody had leave their mother behind. Okay, because their mother didn't have boundaries. It was too much in their business. Too close for comfort. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Temperance. Nine of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's like, it won't work. I can't get, Yeah, somebody's tripping. They're trying to get through or get to. Okay, and they cannot. Oh, somebody's been left on their own. Somebody's ancestors left them. Somebody doesn't have any covering that their ancestors won't pick up. The spiritual line. They've been excommunicated. It's quiet, crickets, temperance. So somebody's out here on their own in this world, like for real, on their own. No spiritual assistance, no protection, nothing. Radio silence. Ace of Wands, confirmation, Six of Cups. Okay, something from the past being dredged back up, or the flame still being lit. Okay, it's giving past life. Yeah, continuing something from the past life on in this life. Six of Pentacles. Well, somebody can't stop thinking about you. The moon. Vice versa. Both ways. But I'm telling y'all done got to hang. I'm getting like Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant, the Eight of Wands, yeah. The Four of Wands, the World, yes. You got. I feel like two people have gotten used to, how it works in the 5D when you meet up, right? How to call one another. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you figured it out. Like you've got the hang of something. So it's like clockwork now. Okay, like somebody can. One person can get home from work or get home from doing something, right, in separate places, and like the example I used earlier, and I'm using it because it's here. Uh, one can feel the other one desiring them, right? And so when they feel that and pick up on that, you know what I'm saying? They respond in the same likeness. If you get what I'm saying, okay. And then y'all are up in the 5D doing y'all thing. However you are doing y'all thing up there. Okay, that's what that is. Yeah, and you're both aware of it, and you're both conscious of it. Okay, so it's happening. Why do you think when God says, committing adultery in the mind is just like you've done it? Because you have. Because you have. Because the 5D is a realm. It's a place. It's real. It's more real than this physical realm could ever be. Okay, it goes spiritual realm and then the 3D, and not the other way around, right? Everything's born from the spiritual realm. So everything you sitting on this chair, this table, okay, it was first an idea, right? It was first in spirit, and then it manifested, and someone built these things. Yeah, I said it, Rihanna. Queen of Pentacles reverse. It's a Capricorn here. Three of Pentacles. Okay, they're broke. Okay, they could be trying to hide the fact that they're broke. They could be trying to even act like they're still with a person and they are not. Somebody could be using somebody's name for access. So somebody could be famous or even a celebrity, okay? I mean, that's the same thing. I don't know why I said it like that. Kinda. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. You can be famous without being a celebrity, okay? But I guess it is a type of celebrity, so I guess. Interchangeable. King of Swords. Yeah, somebody's not going for whatever this Queen of Pentacles in reverse is talking about, okay? There's an actual case that can be being billed against this person. The Eight of Wands, yeah. For theft. Five of Swords and a Ten of Cups. So this is like arranged marriage. This is like somebody's family arranging a marriage for, their son or their daughter, right? Without their son or their daughter knowing about it. So it's like setting up a meeting to meet a person, right? But acting like it was random or it was a natural, Universe brought these two people together meeting, and it was not that. Somebody's been arranging things behind the scenes for someone's life without them knowing, because maybe they stay busy. Okay. Oh, you should meet so and so. Yeah, yeah. I think y'all look good. Yeah, you should meet so and so. Yeah, let me. I'll give you. I'll give them your number, or give them your number. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, yeah. No, there's some trickery, some tricky shit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Playing with destiny, Wheel of Fortune. Yes. Eight of Pentacles. Uh-huh. The Knight of Wands. Switcheroo. To try to keep somebody docile. You know what I'm saying? This is like if a child became emperor, right? You know, early. So the child is still a kid. Like this used to happen in Asia a lot. Okay, I think China. But you know, child emperors or emperors that are kids, right? It's like the person who's set to look over the kid, right, while the kid grows into their, you know, emperor status as an adult. You know, they manipulate that kid, right? That's a ruler, and they rule from behind that kid, type thing. That's somebody's parent or parent. The King of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Swords. So this King of Wands, Temperance, is trying to work on changing the wheel, or knocking two people off of the wheel, stopping two people from walking across the threshold together. Okay, giving jumping the broom. Yeah, they're trying to juggle something to get it to come out. To get it to come out in the way that they want it to, but they're having trouble. This person has mental issues. Like they can really be mentally ill. Somebody's obsessive, extremely obsessive. Okay, they're brutish. They're a tool. Think that they would call Italians call or Long Islanders call a meathead, juice head. You know, I don't know. Somebody could do steroids, take steroids. All right, let's look at the last part. Hold on, let me look at some of these. I wasn't trying to grab this one, but Spirit brought it to my attention. So, all right. So confirmation. I told you, y'all be meeting up in the 5D, doing y'all little freaky dicky little thing. Okay. Yeah. 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 In separation. It's like you're being bewed in the 5D. You know, and then it's gonna manifest in the 3. So somebody could be preparing to propose something to somebody. I want to be your boyfriend. I want to be your girlfriend. I want to marry you. I want to take you on a trip. I want some type of proposal. All right. There's a storm that's being dealt with on the other side of things. Okay. Yeah. While you're being assisted and guided towards your union. So this is behind you. All right. All right, let's get a couple of these. So we got South Node, comfort zone, resistance, fear of the new, clinging to old ways and situations. Release, purge. Okay, so you or someone else release this energy. We got keys on a ring in the reverse. Somebody took their keys back. Okay, revoked access. Many options, decisions, unconventional, string along in the reverse. Yeah, somebody don't get down like that. Or if they did, they don't know more. Okay, autumn timing cards or something about the timing. Spirit guides union. So trust it. All right. Be patient. Trust it. Everything's still going according to plan. Everything is still moving the way that it's supposed to. So trust it. Okay. You're not feeling lost. Okay, lost in the reverse. You're not feeling lost from leaving this person behind or these people or this thing. All right, you actually feel lighter. You actually feel more at peace. Okay, assistance. Yes, because you're being assisted spiritually. You're going the right direction. Okay, there's 2 timing cards here: autumn and summer. Okay, spying, illusions. So divine guidance and starting over. Okay, starting new, somewhere else. Somebody's very active. Somebody likes to, something with spontaneity. Somebody likes to be out, active, do things. Okay, so this will not be a dull relationship. It will not be a boring relationship. Okay, not just for the physical sense of going out and doing things, right? But internally, like you guys could stay in the bed all day and have just as much fun as you would have doing something outside of the house. Okay, and I'm talking outside of sex. Okay, just not always sex, but meaning just you being together and you being in each other's energy is good enough for the two of you. Okay, you don't always have to, do the extravagant thing, right? You enjoy the simple things. Illusions, distance. Okay, distance is just illusion. An illusion. To a certain extent. To a certain extent. Apology. Racks in the middle, Nipsey Hussle. So we got clarity, truths, temptation, external party, feminine energy. So somebody's clear on somebody trying to tempt a divine feminine energy. Okay, so this divine feminine energy cannot be tempted. Yeah, they're guarded. They know better. They're not attracted. If you're not, you can't be tempted away from somebody you have a natural attraction to. You just can't. Okay. This natural, divine, clean, you know what I'm saying? Attraction. Let's make that distinction. Because why would you go for anything less than that? And I ain't talking about karmic energy. Toxicity. Reunion. Okay, belief systems received. So, kisses. You and somebody believe in the same things. You guys have the same beliefs. Okay. Clarity. Okay. It's enough of that deck. Receive. Belief systems. Reunion. Good karma. Okay, North Node. So, in integration. Confirmation. Yeah. Yeah. Be told where's the moon. You know what? I can put these back in there because I don't need them no more. Yeah, and if you guys hit me up for like a reading, okay, just don't send me a message saying, I want a reading. I'm probably not going to answer back. Right? Okay. I don't like to do the banter back and forth. Like, there's simple directions in the description section. If you message me, have decided the reading that you want. Okay, where to send the payment. All right, so I can know a reading that you want, and I can do it for you. Okay, I don't want to do the extra stuff. I just don't want to do the extra stuff. Okay, just know what you want before you contact me. Okay, respectfully, and yeah, to make it run a lot smoother. Cause I, have a lot of things that I got going on throughout the day, and I can't just always be stopping to address something that is already there, right? It's already there. So please, read. That's it. That's all. Still love you, No, it ain't no beef. It ain't no beef. I'm just saying. All right. This song always plays. It's somebody in the audience. Like you'll never see me again, Alicia Keys. Alright, near future. The Nine of Swords. Fool, Five of Swords, a Child of Time, Empress. Eight of Cups. So somebody's in distress, okay, because somebody has walked away, somebody has left, somebody's really not coming back, okay. So it's dawning on someone that someone's really not coming back. Yeah, somebody's talking shit. They was like, watch. Yeah, so-and-so. Yeah, they always come back. Yeah, watch. I got it's gonna be just like that. Just like that. Yeah, somebody, that's not the case. That's not the case. After somebody went into solitude, they were able to see what they needed to see, okay? And somebody has an entity attachment. Okay, there's an overbearing mother here, all right, that does too much. Yeah, somebody's tired of that shit. Page of Wands. Yeah, somebody's going into the direction that is exciting, okay, that is that they're inspired toward. Shit, they're ready to scale mountains and you know, trick missionary, okay, they're ready to go. They're gone, okay. You see this boy right here? They're ready to conquer, no matter what it is, okay? They're excited about the journey. Queen of Cups. A Hierophant reverse. Yeah, somebody's breaking traditions. Okay, breaking the mold. Somebody's not following what a mother figure wants them to follow. Okay, this mother figure needs to go and live their own life. I don't know how many times I gotta say it. Your sons are not your man. Stop it. Pimping out your son and your daughter. That's what initially that's what you're doing. You're pimping out your son and daughter, or you've been doing it. Yeah, somebody don't want to be pimped by their mama or their daddy, okay? For Gucci and gold and shit. I don't know, love and basketball can be significant. Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, the party's over. At least for over there. Empress. There could be a group of ex-friends that are embarrassed, that are being talked about. Okay, something about being sloppy drunks. Messy, sloppy drunks. Get drunk and gossip and be, ugh, it's just, ugh. It's gross. King of Swords keeps popping up on the bottom of the deck. Unspoken, Scorpio. Whoever this group of ex-friends or people who have been x'd out of a circle or something like that. I don't know, there's some embarrassment, or they don't want to. They can be used to being seen with someone or around someone, or being known to be in someone's entourage or something like that. Yeah, it's like somebody's not walking around with an entourage anymore. Somebody does not need that. Okay, if anything, that's a liability. You know, people who walk around with entourages. Okay, there's more Judases than a few. You know, damn near every person is a Judas. You know, a yes man. They just want to be around. They want to experience whatever this person's life entails. They want to have the access without doing the work. They want to shine. They want to shine from somebody else's star. And they want to keep it quiet. And you're a problem because you're exposing it. Or you have. Eight of Wands, yeah. Real quick. Real fast. Seven of Pentacles. Thanks, beloved. Queen of Cups. Yeah, they're somebody's tripping out about the seeds. So a Queen of Cups planted some seeds in a person, and those seeds are growing. The Knight of Cups, and somebody is so in love with somebody because of that. The seeds that they planted in someone, like somebody had to trust you to even go, whoever it is that's watching you or your counterpart that you helped to free, for them to even look into whatever you were speaking about, they had to trust you, right? So they trusted you initially. They went to go look into what you were saying or to what a high priest was saying, and they found it to be true. So that solidified that trust even more. Okay. And they feel very romantic towards you. And they see nothing but a future with you. Three of Wands, Temperance. A peaceful future with you. The Nine of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, this person's letting their feelings show too. The romantic feelings for you, yeah, they're not hiding it. Very protective. Okay, Page of Cups. Yeah, they think you're something special. So into you. To me, the Magician. This person dreams about you every night. The Four of Swords. They dream about you every night. Two of Pentacles. There's no one like you around. I can't really explain it. I'm so into you. Seven of Swords. The Tower, the Knight of Wands. I'm not. I don't know how to say that. I don't think I need to say that. That's not my business. That's not my business. Okay, just know that the Seven of Swords isn't nefarious at all. Okay, it's not. It's not. No. No. The Magician, yeah. You'll find that out when you come together. I can't. I won't. Nine of Pentacles. Five of Cups. Somebody's sad. They're depressed because somebody's self-sufficient. Okay, somebody's doing something on their own and they're separating from the pack. Somebody's a lone wolf. Okay, I feel like they've always been a lone wolf. All right, the Star. So somebody's taking their energy back. They've taken their power back. Their star power back. Somebody can feel rejuvenated. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, this person cannot drain this star energy anymore. They're trying. They trying. They can't. They can even be with the King of Wands themselves. Okay, somebody from their past. Judgment, Four of Cups. Yeah, somebody that they hid on the side. The whole relationship. So however long you were with this person, they hid the person on the side. So if it was for 4 years, the whole 4 years the person was with this person on the side. Okay, 10 years. The whole 10 years this person was fucking with the person on the side. As a matter of fact, for some of you, the person on the side, you could be the third party. It could be a scamming couple. So they could have both had separate people outside of the two of them. But they come back and, regroup, bring back their winnings, their shillings. Somebody could be Irish. The Empress. All right, last few. Five of Swords and the Six of Pentacles reverse. Anonymous, Bobby V. Special Occasion is the album name. So somebody has a special occasion coming up. Somebody's trying to keep up with the Joneses by scamming. So they use scamming to try to follow the latest or keep up with the latest trends. Look like they got this and they got that, right? Living beyond their means, stealing shit from other people to try to make it look like they're a hard worker, or that they, put in the footwork to receive the royalties. They do nothing. They're lazy. They either lay on their back, spread their legs, okay, or they're on their knees, bobbing their head. Okay. Oh, shit. Didn't even see him at the bottom. Look at it. Oh, Lucifer. Four pentacles. Lucifer trying to hold on to this King of Swords. Whoever this is in the chariot coming towards another person, yeah, Lucifer trying to hold on to him. Uh-huh. Yeah, it ain't happening, no. Let me see. The Lovers, the Eight of Swords, the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, Lucifer is trying to keep the two of you in your head. Okay? Confusion is of the devil. Okay? So if you go from being in a clear state of mind to all of a sudden confused, okay? That's not the Most High. That's not the Most High. So get the energy out of there. All right? Don't panic. Don't jump to conclusions. Don't make impulsive decisions because you feel that you think something's going on or something. It's meant to confuse you. It's meant to make you scramble. Do not. Just remove it. Okay? You are an emperor. You're not a page. You're not you know what I'm saying? You're not a knight. You're an emperor. A ruler. A boss. Act like it. Right? Okay. The Page of Swords. They're trying to get you to question things as a child would. Okay? Or question things immaturely. It's kind of like, Lucifer offering Jesus all the kingdoms of the world. Right? Trying to trick him. As if he doesn't know who he is, when he's the one who created he created the world that the kingdoms of the world sit on. So how then is Lucifer going to get him to sell his soul to Lucifer? He's depending on the Lord not knowing who he is, not knowing his own power. It's taking somebody in let's say you're standing in a house that you built yourself, and somebody else is trying to sell that same house to you that you built yourself. As if you don't know that you built it. You get it? All right. Advice, Spirit. Justice. Six of Swords. Five of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. The Fool. Ten of Swords. Four of Wands. The Ten of Cups. You be seeing 10, Queen of Swords. Yeah, something's pushing or moving forward in a court case or something like that. Yeah, something that was delayed or something that somebody tried to keep from going your way. It's going your way. Okay, like something's already been decided. The gavel's already been banged. Okay, and yeah, somebody is in the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. And it's all because of Queen of Swords decided to speak their truth. Okay, there's the whole reason that they're getting this opportunity or these opportunities. The Lovers, Ace of Pentacles, Lovers. What's that? Five of Cups over there. Eight of Pentacles, Strength. Okay, so this is just somebody working real hard to try to throw a 10 of swords in front of somebody before they make it to a person. Just like somebody trying to stand in the way. You know, run that motherfucker foot over. Okay, you're like, somebody stand in front of your car. Oh, you wouldn't run me over. Yeah, no, you wouldn't. I'm gonna put my foot right here on this time. You won't run me over. You love me. You won't. Skirt, skirt. The motherfucker peeled down. Okay, but I'm gonna leave it there. All right, Pisces. That's your read. Okay. If I'm doing this to channel book a personal 4-page letter. I don't know if somebody could be writing you quite a long thread or something like that. Maybe somebody's writing a letter, going old school. Okay, or this is just a lot of communication that's about to come through here. All right. When I'm doing this to channel book a personal, info below the video. Okay, description section. Spiritual hygiene. Stay on that. Keep your space clear. All right. Men and women, put something over your head when you go to bed, okay? I don't care if it's a stocking cap, bandana, freaking do-rag, okay? Cover your crown when you are asleep, okay? And that's it. All right, I'll holler at y'all in a minute. I might come up here and do another one. Yeah, I might come up and do another one. All right. Do divine masculine or divine feminine. We'll see. All right, but I will holler at y'all in a minute, and be safe and stay prayed up, and I love y'all, bro. Deuces.